Hello students, welcome to my maths class once again. So in the last class I have done up to exercise 14b of chapter 14. Now I shall start exercise 14c of chapter 14. Okay, so come to the question. Draw a segment of length given, construct its perpendicular bisector. That means we have to construct the perpendicular bisectors. Suppose this is a length. Okay, suppose this is a length AB having 10 centimeter measurement. So perpendicular bisector means we have to bisect this line. Okay, then if I bisect this line, then this part will be 5 centimeter and this part will be 5 centimeter. That is called perpendicular bisector. That means perpendicular means what? 90 degree. That will make 90 degree, and the line segment will be divided into two equal parts. That means 5 centimeter and 5 centimeter, like this. Suppose if I take 10 centimeter, then it will become 5 centimeter and 5 centimeter, and at the point of intersection the angle will be formed what? 90 degree. For that reason it has been said that perpendicular bisector. Okay, so you see the first question, a 6 centimeter. That means we have to bisect, or we have to construct a perpendicular bisector of length 6 centimeter. Okay, so first of all we take the 6 centimeter length, after that we will bisect. Okay, so how to bisect, you see, in the last class I have discussed about the bisector in exercise 14b by taking more than half of the distance between the length, create arcs. Okay, after that we will join. Okay, you see how to bisect. Okay, so first you see number one you see, so you see question number 1, Roman 1. Okay, first you take 6 centimeter. Suppose for this scale that is 6 centimeter. Okay, okay, that is 6 centimeter. Suppose you give the name like AB. Okay, AB equal to 6 centimeter. Okay, 6 centimeter. Okay, now I have to draw the perpendicular bisector. You see how to bisect. Okay, you place your point compass needle here. Okay, at point A. Okay, then take more than half of this length AB. That means 6 centimeter. That means you have to take more than 3. That is more than half of the length AB. Okay, that means here if it is 6 centimeter, then if I divide, then it will become 3. Then I have to take what? More than 3, like this. Okay, so suppose I have taken more than 3. Okay, now give two arcs like this. Okay, one is here and another is here. Okay, okay, again with the same radius. Don't change the radius, or don't change the distance between the compass of the needle and the pencil. Okay, now you place again here at B. Okay, at B you what? Actually I cannot draw with this accurately. Okay, but if you place your compass, then you will get the accurate one. Okay, now if you join, then you will get the perpendicular bisector. Okay, okay, like this you will get the perpendicular bisector. Okay, So that is the perpendicular bisector. You just give a name like PQ, okay, at the intersection, okay. So that is the perpendicular bisector, okay. So write the steps. So this is very easy. So write the steps first. Write steps of construction. Steps of construction, okay. First you write take, okay, take a line segment, AB equals to what? 6 centimeter. It is given in your question, okay. Number 2, okay, open the compass to more than half of length AB. Open the compass to more than half of length AB, okay, AB. Number 3, with A as center, draw an arc, okay. You can give like arc 1, that is first arc. You can give in bracket arc 1. Draw an arc, that means first by placing the compass needle here, draw here on one arc and here also one arc, okay. So draw, okay, draw, you write draw 2 arcs, on the upper end, that means on the upper and lower, on the upper and lower portion of the line, AV, okay. Number 4, again without changing the radius, again without changing the radius, and place the compass at point B and draw another 2 arcs, okay. That means again you place the compass needle here and draw 2 arcs. Number 4, now the 2 arcs cut each other at P and Q, full stop. Join P and Q with ruler. Number 6. Now write number 7. Number 7 you write, thus we have constructed the perpendicular bisector. Thus we have constructed the perpendicular bisector of the line segment AB equals to 6 centimeter. Okay, so that is the first. Now come to B 8.7. okay, so these are exact similar. Okay, how you have constructed 6 centimeter, that will be what to say, same as you can construct the same. It's 8.7 centimeter as like 6 centimeter. Okay, so let us draw. Okay, as like earlier, you take 8.7 from the scale. Suppose for this scale, this one is the 8 centimeter. Okay, give name PQ, 8.7 centimeter. Okay, now you place your compass. Now you take more than half of 8.7. okay, you place your compass at point P and take more than half. Suppose this is more than half. Okay, more than half, and you place the compass needle at P and draw 2 arcs. Okay, like this, and without changing the radius you cut this one. Like this it will cut. Okay, now if you join these two lines, then you will get the perpendicular bisector. Okay, okay, so you see, and give a name like A, B at the intersection point. Okay, at the intersection point. So write as like earlier, steps of construction. Okay, so first you write number 1, steps of construction. Number 1 will be what? Take a line segment, take a line segment PQ equals to 8.7 centimeter. 8.7 centimeter. Okay, number 2. Number 2, you see, open the compass as like earlier. Open the compass. Open the compass to more than half of the length PQ. Okay. Number 3, with P as center, that means you place the compass needle here, okay, by taking the center as P. Okay, with P as center, draw two arcs on the upper, at the upper, right, in the upper and lower portion, in the upper and lower portion of line AB, okay, line or line segment, you can write line AB. That means taking P as center, you draw two arcs like this. One is on the upper portion of PQ and another is on the lower portion of PQ. Okay, now write step 3. Without changing the radius and without changing the radius and with B as center, draw two arcs in the upper and lower portion of the line segment AB. Sorry, not AB, I have taken here PQ, so you write PQ. Okay, here also PQ. Okay, now you see both the arcs cut each other. Okay, number 4. Now the two arcs in the upper and lower portion cuts each other at point A and B. Okay, number 5, join A and B, and number 6 you write thus join A and B with ruler. Thus we have drawn the perpendicular bisector. Of line PQ. Okay, of line PQ. So that is the answer of question number 2. Now come to question number C. 98 mm Okay, 98 mm. So as like this one, we'll draw 98 mm. Okay, so let us draw. You write all these things. You can write these things from your own also. How you have drawn, you can write these things from your own language also, no problem. I have written in my language, in my grammar, you can write from your own also. These are the steps how you have drawn or how you have constructed, and these steps, whatever you have drawn, you have to write these steps. These are called steps of construction. Eighty 98 mm. Suppose this is 98 mm for my scale. 98 mm. Okay, you give it one x and y. Okay, you give a name 98 mm. Okay, 98 mm. Okay, as like earlier, you place your compass needle here, okay, and draw here one arc and here one arc. Okay, again by taking the compass like this, you take more than half of that and draw one arc here and one arc here. Okay, again you place the compass here and draw another arc here, another arc here. Okay, then we will get the one arc is here and another arc here. Okay, now if we join, by ruler, then you will get the perpendicular bisector. Okay, actually with this instrument this cannot be done accurately. Okay, but whenever you will do with your geometrical instruments, you will get the accurate measurement. With this I cannot draw accurately because I cannot place this accurately at this board. So for that reason, you draw, you will get the accurate measurement. Okay, I have shown you the steps of construction like this. You draw. You first you place your compass needle here, draw two arcs. One is in the upper portion, one is in the lower portion. Again, taking y as center, you draw another arc here, another here. So the two arcs will intersect each other. One is in the upper portion and another is in the lower portion. Now we join, then we get the perpendicular bisector. Okay, so now as like earlier, you write the steps of construction. Okay, steps of construction. Okay, number one, take, as like earlier, these are same. Okay, take a line segment, xy, line segment xy equals to 98 mm. Okay, number two, open the compass to more than open the compass to more than half the length of xy. Take a line segment xy. Okay, more than the half of xy more than the half of xy. Okay, full stop. Number 3, with x as center, that means you place the compass needle here as center. With x as center, draw two arcs. That means one is in the upper portion, another is in the lower portion. So draw two arcs in the upper and lower portion, in the upper and lower portion of the line segment xy. Okay, that means you have to place your compass at x, you have to draw one arc, again in the lower portion you have to draw another arc. So as like x, you have to do this one at y also. So write step 3. Step 3, you see, step 4, without changing the radius, that means without changing the distance. Okay, whatever you have taken, that is more than half, without changing this distance, this radius, without changing the distance, without changing the radius, you can say anything, without changing the radius, and with center, with what? With y as center, draw two arcs in the upper and lower portion of line segment AB, sorry, XY. Okay, now you can see that both the arcs intersect or cut each other. So write step 5. Now both the arcs cuts each other at what? You give a name like M N. Okay, cuts each other at M and N. Okay, number 6, join M and N, join M and N with ruler. Okay, with ruler. Okay, if you join, then you will get the perpendicular bisector. So write ruler. Number 6, thus we have drawn the perpendicular bisector of length 98 mm. Okay, that is the required steps of construction. Okay, now come to question number 2. So follow question number 2. What is written? draw a line segment AB. That means we have to draw a line segment what? AB, 10 centimeter long. That means 10 centimeter long. We have to take from this scale 10 centimeter. Okay. Use ruler and compass. We have to use this ruler and compass to divide AB, to divide the line segment AB into 4 equal parts. That means we have to divide the line segment AB into 4 equal parts. Okay. What is the length of each part? After that we have to measure what is the length of each part. Okay. So that means we have to draw 4 perpendicular bisector. Okay. So you see, so first you take 10 centimeter from your scale. Suppose for me this is 10 centimeter. Okay. For this scale it is 10 centimeter. You take from your scale. Give a name like AB. Okay. AB goes to 10 centimeter. Now this AB line segment should be divided into 4 equal parts. That means I have to divide, or I have to construct 4 perpendicular bisector, then I will get 4 equal parts. Okay. So first you divide this AB into 2 parts. After this portion into 2 parts, and this portion again into 2 parts. So I will get 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. Okay. Yes, we'll get 4 parts. So you see, so first you take more than half of 10 centimeter. Okay. Place your compass at A. Okay. Actually I cannot draw this one exactly. Just I am showing how to draw. Okay, I have taken more than half of this one. Okay. So you draw 2 arcs. Again taking B is like earlier, like this. Okay. I will show by hand. Okay. I cannot draw this one. Okay. So at B like this, and if you cut this one there, then it will cut here like this. Okay. From B, now you join this one, you will get the perpendicular bisector. Okay. Okay, and give CD as the intersection. Okay. And give this one, this intersection at E. Okay. Now we bisect A and E. Okay. So how to bisect A and E? You take more than, if we bisect 10 centimeter into 2 parts, then it will become what? This section will become what? 5 centimeter. Okay. 5, and that will be what? 5 centimeter. Okay. Okay. Now you take A and E. Okay, and bisect A and E. So if I bisect A and E, that means the measurement of A and E is what? 5 centimeter. So half of this will be what? 2.6. Okay. If I make it half, then 2.5. Half of 5 is 2.5. So we have to take a radius more than half of the length AE. That means more than the half of 5. That means what? 2.6. You take 2.6. Okay. You take 2.6. Okay, you take 2.6 and draw an arc. It will intersect, draw an arc, 2 arc here. Okay, it will cut like this. You place your compass at A and take more than half of this A and E, that is more, like 2.6 centimeter. Okay, 2.6 centimeter, and draw 2 arcs. And again from E, you cut this arc and this arc. Okay, now you join this one. Like this you will get. Okay, you see these two parts has been divided equally, so this will be 2.5. okay, and this will be 2.5. so now take again E and B. okay, take again E and B. If you take again E and B, so take okay, now take distance between E and B. As like A and E, you take E and B. Okay, if you take E and B, then here 5, then what to say, half of more than 5 will be what, 2.6. again you take here 2.6 and draw 2 arcs. One is here, one is here. Okay, again placing at B, you draw like this, then the 2 arcs will intersect, then you join this one. You will get the perpendicular bisector. Okay, you see, now you can see all the parts are equally divided, 1 2 3 4. that means it has been divided into 4 equal parts, and the measurement of this each part is 2.5 centimeter. Okay, so write the step of construction and what is the length of each part. So the length of each part is what, is 2.5 centimeter. Okay, so write steps of construction. Number 2, steps of construction. Okay, so steps of construction, number 1 will be what, you see, first you take a line segment FB equals to 10 centimeter. Okay, 10 centimeter. Okay, number 2, as like earlier, you first bisect AB. Okay, open the compass, and open the compass to more than half the length of AB. Okay, now with A as center, draw 2 arcs in the upper and draw 2 arcs the upper and lower portion of line segment AB. Okay. Now see third step. Okay. Fourth step will be what? With A center, draw two arcs in the upper and lower portion of line segment AB. Okay, without changing the radius and with B as center, draw two arcs, draw two arcs in the upper and lower portion of line AB. Okay, line AB. Number 5, join C and D with ruler. Number 6, thus we have constructed the perpendicular bisector. Of AB. We have constructed the perpendicular bisector of AB. Okay. Now we have to construct the perpendicular bisector of AE. Okay. So after 6, you write step 7. Actually, we have done the same things at A and B, so we are doing the same things at A and D, and for E and D also. So without no need to write again. Write number 7. You write repeat the steps from that means we have to repeat the steps from 1 to 5. 1 to 5. Repeat the steps from 1 to 5, taking or changing the taking. That means we have repeated the same things at A and D. So repeat the steps from 1 to 5, taking A and E as center. Okay. Now for ED also. Number 8, you write again repeat the steps from 1 to 5. 1 to 5, taking E and B as center, and at the last finishing write thus we have The question is given, use ruler compass to divide AB into 4 equal parts. Thus we have divided the line segment AB into 4 equal parts. 4 equal parts. Now what is the length of each part? So write after that. Therefore the length of each part is 2.5 centimeter. That means if I divide this one 10 by 4, then 4 2s are 8, and remain what? 2. You give 0.0, 4 5s are 20. That means 2.5 centimeter. Okay. Now come to question number 3. You see question number 3. Draw the perpendicular bisector of a line segment XY whose length is 11.2. That means now we have to construct a perpendicular bisector having length 11.2. Okay. And take any point P on the right bisector drawn. Examine whether Px equals to Py. After that we have to take a point on the right bisector of the line segment. Okay. And number 2, if M is the midpoint of XY, what relation there between the lengths of MX and XY? Okay. So you see how to construct. See question number 3. Okay. Question number 3, first you take 11.2 centimeter. Okay. So for this scale I am taking 11.2. You take from your scale. You take from your scale. Okay. This is 11.2. I have taken 11.2 centimeter. Okay. And line segment XY, that means here it is X and Y. Okay. Now I have to draw the perpendicular bisector of the line segment XY. Okay. So as like earlier, you draw the perpendicular bisector like this. You place your compass here. Okay. Here and here there will be another arc. Okay. And from Y, if you take, then it will cut like this. Okay. And it will cut like this. Okay. As like earlier I have shown, by using the compass, you place the compass here and draw one arc, and here one arc. Again, without changing the radius, you place the compass here, Y, and draw another 2 arcs. Okay. And joined. Okay. whenever you will do or whenever you construct with your scale, it will match. Okay, I have done with my hand, so for that reason it may not match, isn't it? But the steps are same. Okay, you do this one A and B. Okay, now the question is said that take any point P on the right bisector drawn where Px equals to Py. Examine whether Px equals to Pi. Okay, suppose I have to take any point P on the right bisector drawn. That is, this is the left bisector, this is the right bisector. Okay, suppose if I take a point here, right bisector. Okay, examine whether Px equals to Py. Okay, now you see, now if I join, okay, then this length and this length will be what? Equal. Okay, you measure with your scale, you will get Px equals to Py. Okay, you measure with your length, you get what? Px equals to Py. Okay, and if M is the midpoint of xy, what relation is there between length mx and xy? Suppose now in the question it is saying that M is the midpoint of xy. Here it is the midpoint of xy. Now we have to find the relation between mx and xy. Xy is 11.2, so mx will be what? Half of xy. So I can write what? Mx equals to half xy. That is the relation. Mx equals to half xy. That means mx equals to half xy means half into 11.2. That means 5.6. Okay, that is the relation. Okay, now you write the construction how we have drawn. So as like earlier, the construction steps are same. Okay, so let us write the construction steps, like steps of construction. Okay, steps of construction. Now write, you measure with your scale, you get the same length. Okay, so you can say that Px equals to Py. If both the lengths are same, so you can say that Px equals to Py. Okay, so write the steps of construction. First step, you see, take a line segment. Take a line segment xy equals to 11.2 centimeter. Okay. Number two will be what? Open the compass to more than half the length of xy. As like earlier we have done, we'll take more than the length of half of xy. That means the half of 11.2 is 5.6, so we'll take 5.7 or more than that also you can take. Okay. Number 3, with x as center, draw two arcs in the upper and lower portion of upper and upper and lower portion of what? Lower portion of line segment. Line segment what? XY. Okay. Step 3. Step 4. Step 4 will be what? Again, taking Y as center, draw two arcs in the upper and lower portion of XY. Okay, after cutting the arcs, now you can say that, or now you can see that both the arcs cut each other. So write step 5. Now the arcs cut each other at what? Now the arcs cut each other at A and B. At A and B. Okay, at A and B. Full stop. Number 6. Join A and B with ruler. Number 7. Thus we have constructed the perpendicular bisector of length, bisector of XY, you can write. Perpendicular bisector of XY. Okay, now you have to answer the first question. Okay, so take any point P on the right bisector drawn. Examine whether Px equals to Pi. So earlier I have said that these two lengths will be equally measured, then we will get the equal length after bisecting perpendicularly. So write number 1 answer. Examine whether Px equals to Pi. Yes, Px equals to Py because the length of Px and Py are same. Okay, if M is the midpoint of XY, so M is the midpoint of XY, so what is the relation between the length of MX and MY? MX and XY. Okay, XY. So obviously MX will be half. MX will be what? Number 2. MX will be what? MX will be what? Half of XY. That means I can write mx equals to half into xy what 11.2. If I cancel, then I'll get 5.6. Okay, if we divide, then we'll get okay, you see I have divided by 2, then 5 to the 10, hand remain 1. After that we are getting point, so we'll put point here, then 12, 6 to the 12, so 5.6. so this is the relation. Okay, so this is about the exercise 14.c. okay, so today up to this, and if you find any problems regarding the questions, then you can call me at night. Thank you very much. And